Hello and welcome back to Land of the Russ. So last time we expanded and got a little extra territory up here. Was this territory actually in Russia? Yes it was. It was actually right on the edge, which is perfect, right. Now we need to decide who else to attack. Now we can attack an entire kingdom if we want to. We do have an invasion casus belli. So let's go to the kingdom titles map mode and see. So White Rus here seems pretty good, or Vladimir. Actually, Bizarre Maland up there at the top could be okay. Let's see. So this one's not good because it's all split up into different places. Minsk is actually probably our largest one that's all together. Okay, let's have a look. You've got 1,394 troops. We have 1,500 and something. However, we also have some champion slots free here. We could potentially get some more champions and that would allow us to be slightly stronger. So, I mean, we could just click recruit. I mean, there's no reason not to, really. So let's just pick a couple. We have money. Say you're recruited. Hey you're recruited. Hey you're recruited. We now have 7 champions. I still don't entirely know what champions do. I mean, it does say it right there what champions do, but I don't know what the what the purpose of a champion is. Champions, by the way, are also knights if you're playing as a different culture, but it's a bit of localization there. That's fine. But we could attack Minsk. We could also wait like 10 seconds and attack Minsk, and then we'd be in a little bit of a better situation. I actually pick the top level liege there. It'd be in a little bit of a better situation. So what we might do before that then is raise all of our troops as raiders, right? And then we'll just go raid them and make some money. What do you want me to do? I have few champions. Fix that issue. You can declare wars. Okay, sure. You can create the Duchy of Luki. Sure. We can take a concubine. I mean, we are probably losing prestige because we're not at our max number of concubines. Yet we're under the concubine limit. So, hey, let's grab some concubines. I mean, we are a little bit wounded. It'll make us feel better. So who are we going to add? Well, we'll have her as a concubine. She seems great. Yeah, Karen as our concubine. And then we'll have Alexandra. Now we need somebody else, so I'm going to go in here, I'm going to find character. They have to be within my realm. They have to be an adult. They have to be a woman. They have to not be married. And then we would also like them to be probably a little bit younger. Here we go, opinion of me. There we go, so that is our woman, Hup. How about Hup here? Can we take her as a concubine? 2 more. Nope. Okay. Can't take Hup, and she won't accept an invite to our court. 17-year-old will not accept an invite to our court. How about you here? Again, no invite to our court. Why are you saying no? Based reluctance. I don't want to do it. Okay. Anybody want to come join our court? Anybody just want to be my concubine for no reason? No, not really. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. How about I switch it so that you also have to be my religion? Okay, so that doesn't leave us a ton of options. Okay, so I don't think we have anybody. But if somebody else arrives as a guest at our court, then maybe we can do that. In fact, do we have another guest at our court? Courtier. Guest, or only guest is male. Okay, so we're getting there on the concubines. We're just not quite there yet. Okay, cool. Anything else we got to do? Powerful vassal demands council position. This guy wants to be on the council, does he? Okay, sure. He's got 21 martial. He's actually pretty good. Who are you? You're a random person of Pskov. Yeah, we can replace you. Why not? Get out of the way. Replace you with that guy. Yeah, he's then going to want a seat on the council. However, he's not that powerful. I mean, they both like me right now. I'll just leave it where things are. Yeah, don't mess with things that are working. Adopt special succession type. Partition succession makes us weak and divided. Perhaps the realm's magnates would accept a historical alternative. Okay, let's have a look. So this is a decision that we can make. Partition succession makes us weak and divided. Perhaps the realm's magnates would accept a historical alternative. You may pick from a form of traditional elective succession based on your culture or your capitals, provided that one is available. It will be applied to your top rank titles using partition succession. Okay, so what does that make it? That gives us... Is it just going to be elective succession? it is going to be elective succession. So if I go into the encyclopedia here and search for elective succession, let's see what the exact rules are. So this is called just normal elective, I think. Interesting. Wait a second. Feudal elective, maybe? I don't think we need elective. No. Although it does just say, oh, it says based on your culture or your capitals, provided one is available. I could think on the matter. Let's think on the matter. The question of who should succeed me after my death has plagued me ceaselessly of late. The threat of splitting the realm ever on my mind. Of course, while it usually is difficult to persuade the realm to accept a new order to succession, it would be much easier to return to the old. So we get Scandinavian elective. Okay. The ruler and all your vassals, except barons, can nominate an heir amongst the ruler's extended family and any claimants. Voting power in the succession law is influenced by the elector's total domain development and capital popular opinion. Okay, now the problem with partition, if we go and have a look at partition, where is it? So it will be on our, it's going to be on that, and then we have a look at partition. So Confederate partition. So, upon succession, all titles held by the ruler will be divided amongst their eligible children, with the player heir always being given the primary title, realm capital, and any direct de jure titles associated with it. Younger children will be given titles starting with those of the same rank as the primary title. If none are available, they will be given lower ranking titles. Your player heir cannot be preemptively granted titles they do not stand to inherit. Okay. They will have titles created for them if enough land is held. I'm kind of tempted to switch. Let's do it. I've switched. We are now in Scandinavian elective. We can nominate a successor. I nominate my son. He's also the only person available. So, he seems like a great person. I think I also have the only vote currently. So, that's good. Ooh, dismantle the papacy. What do we need to do that? We need to get Pope Nicholas to not be landed, and we control the region of Italia. Oh, nice. Okay. I like that. We could potentially do that. Restore the Daneland. We get the nickname the Dane, so we would get the Kingdom of the Daneland. What do we need to do? Control Jorvik, Lancaster, East Anglia, Essex, and Mercia. Alright. Dynasty of Many Crowns. At least 10 members of the Rurik dynasty, 1 out of 10, is an independent ruler. Highest held title is kingdom rank, so we need to have 10 kings. Okay, in our bloodline, that's quite a lot. Then we've got the strengthened bloodline, we're the head, we have the trait from beautiful characters, and we have the trait from physical specimens, and then we could do something there. Consecrate bloodline. If we're an organized faith and we control holy sites, we could do something there. Adopt feudal ways. We'd have to have absolute tribal authority. Be an organized faith, so we need organized faith if we want to do that. It seems like a lot of things require us to have organized faith. Okay, fair enough. Wait, can I invite somebody else to my court? Let me go back into that there. That was in... wasn't in that one. It was in this one. Claimants. I'm really in... I could click that. What's it do? The likelihood of claimants for relevant claims arriving as guests at court is greatly increased for 5 years. Oh, that's interesting. You basically say, I'm gonna go press a claim. Who's in? Okay, I like that. I don't know in this game if you press a claim for somebody whether it automatically becomes your land or not, but that's intriguing. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to probably unpause, let this army rise up, and then start getting some raiders all together. So that is now the full army, I believe. Yep. Okay. I haven't raided in this yet, so I'm going to walk over here and see what it's like. Okay, straight over. Notable guests have arrived. Ton and Borat. Okay, we don't need to worry right now. We have all of our knights that we need, right? If I go and check here. Yeah, we're 7 out of 7 champions. We're good. Okay. So we have arrived. We are now raiding. Wounded, a taint within. I feel as though 100 knives are slicing through my wound, with flesh becoming dark and blood becoming pale. It is clear the injury is infected.
I can send for the physician now. I hope I live through this. I would love to send for the physician. Wait, do we not have a court physician? We don't. Oh dear. We will search for one. What's that? We're taking attrition, 1% per month. Court physician. My servants have found some people who might serve. Either way, I cannot afford to be picky now. Frederick is quite experienced. Okay, well that sounds good. What's this one? Renowned physician. Okay, that's good. Or we can go with Sverker, who appears to know nothing. Okay, I'll go with Frederick, the person with some training. The time has come to treat your wound. Since the wound is infected, I must recommend drastic measures, but the choice is yours, my lord. Do no more than is necessary. A safe treatment outlasts my pain temporarily and has few risks, or too late for caution. Yeah, do something. Actually, you know what? Do what's necessary. We lost infected wound and we lost trait wounded. The settlements of Torapets, an important stronghold in Greater Torapets, has fallen to my raiders. We have run vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subjects and shiny treasures of Chieftain Dragden to choose from. The troops stand ready, awaiting my command to give them direction. So we can say, bring me bounteous plunder, which gets us what? Recently sacked. Okay, so raiders will find nothing there. Apparently that also increases the peasant's opinion of the liege, I guess. Okay, interesting. Or, yeah, it keeps peasants in line. Development progress goes up, or like slows down, however that's showing there. We get gold and we get prestige, or we say we've taken enough already. No, it's ours. Bring me that bounteous plunder. Also, I'm not backing down. I'm going to fight this army. Yeah, we're going to... Actually, wait, can we raid each bit of this? I think we can. Yeah, we can raid all over. Oh, okay, because we could raid each of the 3. Okay, that makes sense. Right, that's all good. Go raid. Also, not wounded. Aren't we lucky? We're very lucky, really. But, you know, that's fine. A little bit of luck doesn't hurt. Also, while we're here, now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably upgrade our capital. Because we have some money and we are off raiding. So we get Palisades, which gives us some levies and some garrison, and also gives us... Okay, so it gives us some stuff there. Now Realm gets extra spearmen and archer stuff. War camps was... oh, these cost us prestige as well, right? Yeah, those are costing us prestige as well. War camps gets us 150 and increases the number of knights we have. Gathering halls just gives us more. And markets, they get you tax. Okay, per month. 0.4 per month. So translated to the old system, we're talking like 4 times 4.8, something like that. Okay, that's pretty low. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna go for... I mean, that probably scales up with something. Like, if we check your tax here. Yeah, it's got an extra 10%. That's actually not as much as I would hope for that to scale up. Maybe I know that these are multi-stacked buildings, so I assume that the higher levels give you better stuff. I actually think that this Palisades one sounds great. I mean, it's our capital as well, so we'll build some Palisades. Can I build multiple at a time? No. Alright then. We will just not do that. Right. Do we get to raid this separately? How do I tell? How do I tell what's raided and not raided? So that one's already raided, right? I can tell that because we got the loot. This doesn't look great. This doesn't even have a hold. These don't have holdings on them, so we can't raid them. Yeah, okay. So we want to go all the way to the tribal one, all the way down there. Okay. Where we're probably going to win because although they're defending and are higher quality, we have more soldiers and a better army commander. My wife is pregnant. Fantastic news. Okay, attacking in. Yeah, so we're going to win because we have 3 times the numbers of troops. Essentially, that's the reason why. There's not too much we need to look into that there. Right, so they're running away, which is great. And now we get to sit here and raid their barony, which we can do. We can't do anything like build forts, can we? No, doesn't appear like that. Ongoing raid. Estimated completion, 3rd of September. Okay, so just over a month. We'll wait for that. So 3rd of September, it should have finished, right? Or is a raid kind of random timed or something? Or are we done? We're done. Okay. We'll head to the next one. Just keep raiding. Yeah. Oh, move will result in casualties. You take attrition when you move between provinces as well? Oh, interesting. Well, we're raiding Orsha. And that's a proper castle. Fire and blood. Bring me bounteous plunder. We get 30 gold. Head over here. Continue our sieging and taking. Bring me bounteous plunder. No? Okay. Head over here. We're going to take... Oh, we don't take... Oh, yeah. We do take another 100 casualties again. That's fine. Can I, like, unraid us? Cradled by death. As I wait outside the birthing chamber, each minute feels like a lifetime. Ingrid's screams have ceased with no infant cry to replace it. Something is wrong. I can feel it in my bones. The door opens and the midwife's wretched expression confirms all my fears. I am very sorry, my lord. Lady Ingrid, your son. They are both in Valhalla now. Oh no, I gained 50 stress and my son was stillborn. Oh dear. Well, a little bit of plundering and raiding will make me feel slightly better. I guess we need to marry. I kind of had a bad feeling when it popped up this to be like, hey, maybe you should marry someone. We can get an alliance. Okay, with Rana. Is there anybody who's got like a good alliance? County, 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 county. So all the alliances are with counties. How about you? Where is Rana? Like, we'll just check these places. Like, take me to Rana. Rana is over here. Okay, cool. Now, who are you? You are the daughter of this dude. Okay, are you next in line? You are indeed. Alright, I shall marry your daughter. Yes. Me. I've done something wrong. This is right. Okay, I'm now correct. So we lose some prestige for it, but they will accept it. The reasons they will accept it: desires an alliance, is marrying up, opinion of me, our candidate's level of splendor, but in fact it's patrilineal marriage he hates, but because he's marrying up, they're okay, and he's terrified of me. I mean, who wouldn't be terrified of me? I mean, have you seen what we're doing? We just walked into Minsk and went, yeah, all of this is ours. You better just be careful. Okay, in we go. Unpause. We formed our alliance. He looks a little uncertain about it. Ooh, an achievement. Till death do us part. Okay, we'll siege down Minsk. A little bit of raiding. Fantastic. We're then going to head back to our own territory over here and disband. I assume you still have to go back to your territory to disband. What happens if I try and disband here? You can only disband in a non-hostile area. Ah, so that's the difference. So we got attentive care for 5 years, so our wife's looking after us. That's nice. Oh, one thing I want to check about Rana. Rana. What is your succession law? Succession law is... I guess I would click here to find... Oh, I do this. Right, male preference. Okay, so if he gets a male heir, then we're in trouble. However, his wife is 33, so there's very little chance of that happening. Okay, good. I mean, there's still a chance, don't get me wrong. And I'm assuming it's the same chances as CK2. Hey, our concubine is pregnant. Nice. We don't mess around, do we? Right, disband army. Yeah, disband. Nice. How many troops do we have? Because obviously we lost some there. So none were reinforcing while we did that. Intriguing. We do have some money. I might create some men-at-arms regiments as well. Oh, we create these with prestige? Oh, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm going to get some armored footmen then. What are they good at? Let me double check. No terrain advantages, but they counter spearmen. Pikemen counter heavy cav, or counter cav. Cav counters archers. Bowmen counter skirmishers. Skirmishers counter heavy infantry. And this would be heavy infantry. Okay, yeah. Actually, what's all the territory like around here? What's the terrain map mode? What's this one? Oh, raiding will end in 3 months. Okay, that's fine. Terrain map mode is Q? No. Okay, let me see. Terrain is K, of course. K for, okay, I want to know what's going on here. That still doesn't show me what I'm looking for. Let me see. I'm kind of looking for it to tell me what... Maybe... Oh, I need to be zoomed in, maybe? Should that not be telling me what the terrain type is on these ones? Or am I... It does tell me what the terrain is. I just didn't recognize taiga as terrain. Okay, so what is that? Doesn't... Oh, it's this thing. There we go. So, supply limit and development growth. Okay, that's fine. So now, if I go and check my military here... and look at some men-at-arms. Men-at-arms are basically better than levies in every way. But they cost more. So what's good in this taiga? Because that's obviously where we want to have our troops be good. So bowmen are good, and light infantry is good. Heavy infantry isn't, like, better. How much prestige? We get 2.7 prestige a month. So, I mean, when these are raised, they only cost 0.7. So we can get a couple of these. I think we're going to get bowmen. And these guys don't even cost that much. They cost even less. I get 3 lots of bowmen. Yep. And then 2 lots of heavy infantry. Oh, I don't have the prestige, or... No, I do. Okay, that's fine. And 2 lots of... Sorry, light infantry. Yeah, good. We'll go with something like that. That seems good. And we'll have the... Yeah, even while they're fully reinforcing, we'll have the prestige to deal with that. Good. Let's leave it unpaused for a second. Levies leaves farmland empty. So we get unused farmland here, which lowers our holding tax because my marshal's not very good. I'm not really a fan of that. Okay. We could declare a war somewhere as well if we wanted to. Although that is, again, going to cause us problems. I really need these guys to recharge. Might go into fast speed for a second. A sudden shock. I have ridden, taken aim and struck so many times I thought nothing could upset my rhythm. As I take yet another gallop down the practice range, a commotion I cannot fully see makes my horse rear up. For an instant, the momentum keeps me pinned to the back of the horse as it starts shaking. Then, as if time is slowing, the time is flowing slow, I can feel myself becoming dislodged. So I can say, calm down, girl, calm down. So I either get wounded, or I get martial experience and experienced rider. Okay, or I can say I die for stable ground, better safe than sorry. We're not a wimp. Yeah, we will calm the horse. I feel myself being thrown left and right, but no motion can make me loosen my grasp on the reins in the saddle. My commands eventually soothe the horse, and the animal is soon back to stomping eagerly on the hard-packed ground, as stable as ever. As stable as ever, you get it, is a horse. I know, it's a good joke. You don't need to keep going on about how good it is. Right, keep going here. Somewhere lost smuggler's ring. That sounds good. My daughter. We have a daughter. We're going to name her after our dead wife because that seems inappropriate. Ingrid. You shall be Ingrid. Ingrid. Right. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Spouse. Grow fonder. To nurture relationships between the next generation of rulers is a duty we should not neglect, says Queen Ludmila. Some of your more influential vassals have children that I'm certain Helga would benefit from knowing. Okay. So Helga is who? Helga is... Helgi, sorry. Is my son. He's 18. So we can either say you should go and become friends with Boris. Boris being this 14-year-old dude here. Who's a content villain. I don't really know if I want my son being in bed with a content villain. Okay, who's also ill. Or, Palovlo would be their other option. A compassionate lackey. That sounds like what he wants to be friends with the content person who's never going to cause him any issues. Yeah, become friends with him. That sounds perfect. Yes, we don't want him becoming friends with a villain. It's just not the kind of thing you do. Ooh, a martial perk. What are we going to get? We're going to get sappers, because we're almost at strategist. Which will get us this trait, which then gives us more martial, and enemy fatal casualties goes up by 25%, and we can cross water without advantage penalties, which is nice. So we'll get sappers here, which makes sieges go quicker, which looks fantastic. Right, keep going there. Unpause. Our stress is little high, I'd say, but we're not at stress level 1 yet. Okay. We're losing prestige because we're not at war yet. Unraised man at arms? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay, so they're all fully reinforced. We have 500 there plus 1,800 there. We could do a little war, I suppose. How about Minsk? We just completely annihilated them. They have 13,000 men. Do they have any alliances? How would I find that out? Alright, so diplomacy. They're allied to Lithuania. Okay. Lithuania have 600 men. Minsk are also allied to Chudia. Chudia have 14,000 men. Really? Okay, I misjudged them a lot. We have Turov here with 700 men. And then we have Chernigov with 900. So they are definitely allied against us. We maybe should have been looking for alliances this whole time. Although we are also allied with Rana, which isn't very helpful, and Lower Silesia, which is also not very helpful. How do we get that alliance with Lower Silesia? Out of curiosity. Is that my son? My son is married to the daughter of the previous chiefdom. Okay, so next in line is his child. Okay, so they're not in line right now. Lower Silesia, though. How many men does Lower Silesia have? And where are they? They're here. Right. 1,359. I did find out when I did a stream of this that you cannot trust your vassals, not your vassals, your allies whatsoever. They will just quite simply not do what you tell them to. A lot of the time. Well, the fact that you can't tell them to do anything. You're allied with Courland. Courland has 1,000 troops. I think we can do this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack these guys. Jursika. You shall be declared upon. I'm going to conquer your county. There is nothing you can do about it. I will gain the contested title if I win. It costs me nothing to declare the war. I see no reason not to just immediately do that. Declare war. Oh, I like the raise all armies button. It's very useful. Okay. I'm going to wait for our troops to all raise up. What's this mean? Wait, what does that mean? A little down arrow. Well supplied is going down? Okay. So they were well supplied and now they're not, maybe? Okay. I'm going to attack over here. Maybe there's not enough... Maybe that's saying there's not enough supply limit? Yeah, there's not enough supply limit is what it's saying. Okay, so when you're above the supply limit, you start to lose supplies. That makes sense. Who's this dude? No. We'll be leading the armies, thank you very much. Yeah, we're not going to have whoever you think should lead the armies lead. Where are you heading? You're heading... I'm trying to figure out where they're actually going. Are you heading here? You are. Okay. So they're going to meet us here. We are going to fight them, maybe? Yeah, we'll follow them in. Chase them down. Absolutely destroy them. They don't even stand a chance. It's not close. Okay. Further in here, we're going directly to their capital. Or their only main fort in the area. Which once we siege it, we're done. Max 3 months left. And if we get a good siege event, it'll be quicker. Let's see here. Max 2 months. Days are counting down. Keep going. I don't know when you can assault. Oh, the walls must be breached to start an assault? Oh, okay, and the walls aren't breached. But they're going to give up in 10 days. Oh, we gained a level of fame. Our glory is widely known. That allows us to do some different wars, right? Also gives us more knights, which is cool. Or more champions. What kind of things we got here? We can ransom somebody? Oh, okay. Should I ransom him before we end the war? Yeah, I'll ransom him. And you can ransom for half amounts. That's kind of neat. That's when they get the return. Thank you for the money. We are now going to end the war. We will enforce our demands. We will have your title. Wonderful. So we got the title. We can now disband our troops. Yep. And that's fantastic, because we can hold on to that because our wife is giving us more domain, right? I think our wife is adding into our stewardship, because if we have, I think it's our wife when she's on assist ruler boosts our stats up. Can I see where that is? Yeah, assistance from spouse 3. Do we get half of our wife? No, we must get like some percentage. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Now, Courland here, you're only allied to this guy. So, there's potential there. We have more troops than both of them put together. So we could potentially do something, but you know when we're going to do that? Next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.